hopefully that doesn't happen again. All right, so we'll get started again. So tonight we are going to be covering just our kickoff information and the selling part of a Pampered Chef business. So I want to start by letting you know that Pampered Chef, or PC Essentials, is really not going to be like any other training you've ever had, because this is not designed for a one size that fits all. It's designed to mold around your personal goals for your business. And it really is designed to help you learn from people that have been where you are and know how to help you move forward. So we're excited to be able to offer that to you. We want you to know that this is your business and that they're your goals, and those goals that you have are as unique as you are, and that you can expect out of this training as much as you're willing to put into it. So we really want you to dig in for the next 30 days and immerse yourself in this training and your business so that you're going to get the most out of it. We want you to make the most out of it by participating each week. I told you it's really important to try to be on the live Zoom training. If you cannot, we will have it recorded, but we really want you to try to be on the live. You're going to get more out of that. And then also activities that you'll have throughout the week to do, as well as a weekly check-in call with your director. And what we find is that accountability is super, super important, because it gives you that opportunity to share and talk with somebody about what's going on in your business and what results you're finding from the things that you're doing. So that is a very important component. So the one thing I want to say about this is I want you to take this learning and put it into action so that you're going to see the results in your business. And that truly is the secret to success. Take what you're learning, put it into action, and you will see the results. So let's talk a little bit about reasons for believing, because boosting your business means stepping out of your comfort zone. It means trying new things and being willing to change the way you think. So I want you to think about these questions over the week, and I'll post these in our event, but these are some things I want you to think about this week and answer these honestly for yourself. Why do you believe in our products? Why do you believe in our opportunities? Why do you believe in Pampered Chef? And why do you believe that you are the future of Pampered Chef? So I want you to think of those things this week as we begin to get ready, bless you, to try some new things and step out of our comfort zone. Think about those questions. So you're going to want to boost your business in the next 30 days. That's why all of you are here, because you want to boost your business. You want to learn something new. You want to grow. But each of you want to grow in different ways. Some of you may want to know how to make more money. Some of you may want to know how to have more fun. Some of you may want to know how to make a difference in the lives of others. And you're going to be able to do all of those things through this program. But whatever your goal is, it's unique to you. If you want to grow, you need to choose an area that you want to grow in. And that's what I want you to be thinking about this week. And again, I'll post this, but I want you to go to Consultant Connection, click on Performance Details, and you'll see a section that says Sales. And here I want you to look at your stats for the last 6 months. Now, some of you are newer than that, and you don't have 6 months worth of stats. So I want you to look at your stats since you've started. And I want you to know what your commissionable sales are, how many parties you've had, how many bookings you've had, your average number of orders per party, and what is your show average or your sales average. Why do you think it's important to know these things?
To know what to improve on.
To know, Jenna, you hit the nail on the head, yes. We don't know how to improve if we don't know what we're currently doing. We don't know where to go if we don't know where we are right now. So I want you to look at those things, and I want you to think about What area do you want to change? What are you happy with? And what would you like to see growth in?
Is there out in the garage?
If you've got some background noise, you may want to just mute yourself, guys. So the best way to grow your business is to add more parties. And then the next best way is to have a higher party average by increasing the number of guests at the parties. But I want you to choose which one is right for you as far as growing. And then I want you to commit to that goal. And then what we're going to do is commit to doing the work over the next 30 days, and we're going to watch your business grow together. Are y'all ready for that? Are y'all ready for growth?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. That's what I want to hear. All right, so let's get ready for a quick little checklist of what we're going to do over the next 30 days and the things that are going to help you be most successful in this program. Every day, I want you to make a learning appointment with yourself. Every day, strive to learn something new in your business. And there's lots of different ways to do that. It may be watching a video. It may be going over to PCU. It may be reaching out to somebody that's successful in an area that you want to grow in. There's lots and lots and lots of different ways that you can learn in this business. But every day, commit to learning. And that learning is an appointment you're making with yourself. Define your goal. What is your goal? Where do you want to grow? What do you want to change? Set up your weekly accountability calls with your director. Spend time daily connecting with people. I know y'all have never heard that concept before, so I'm going to say it one more time. Daily, you want to connect with people, because that's how we grow this business, is by growing our circle of influence and really connecting with people and sharing with them what we have that can make a difference in their life, how we can solve problems for them. And then the last thing that I really want you to work on this week is booking 4 parties this month. At least 4 parties, so that you've got the time and the opportunity to practice the things that we're going to learn together. So that's your checklist. Everybody handle those things? Nothing too hard there, right? Okay, good. I'm not asking you to wear your apron and go out in the community and promote yourself.
Will this checklist be on the event page?
Yes, Chelsea. I will post all the things that I'm saying you want to pay attention to. I'll make sure I post them.
Thank you. I'm listening, but I'm also taking a quiz and grading book report, so I can't take notes.
Okay, yes, I will post. And guys, if you have any questions, post them in the event, and we'll make sure we get those answered for you. But when we finish tonight, I'll post all those things that I've been saying. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we are going to now dive into tonight's topic, which is selling. And the first thing I want you to know about selling is a quote from Zig Ziglar. And he says that selling is essentially a transfer of feelings. A transfer of feelings. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And we're going to start by talking about the truth about selling. How many of you have ever felt like you were pushy? You ever felt pushy as a pampered? Jenna, thank you for that. Thank you for your honesty. You know, I think sometimes we do, but the truth is that you are not a pushy salesperson with Pampered Chef. This is what you are doing. You are sharing products. You are solving problems. You're teaching new recipes and ideas, and you're telling stories. Those are the things that you are doing with your Pampered Chef business. You aren't a pushy salesperson. These are the 4 things I want you to think about. And think about which one of these fits you, because I'm going to have each of you introduce yourself as a new person here. You are a go-to guru. And I actually have a girl that used to be on my team, and that's what she called me. She said, "You're my guru. You're my guru. You're the person I'm going to anytime I need to know something." You're a problem solver. You are a helpful teacher. Or you are a creative storyteller. So those are the 4 things that I want you to think about, and those are your new Pampered Chef identities, because we tend to act the way that we feel about ourselves. So if you feel like you are a pushy salesperson, how do you think you're going to act?
Pushy.
Like a pushy salesperson. And do any of us want to be a pushy salesperson?
No.
No, we don't. We are here because we do want to make a difference in the life of others. We really do want to do that. So I want you to think of what is your new identity as a Pampered Chef consultant. And I'm going to have you all introduce yourself with this new identity. And then I want you to write that and post it where you can see it every single day. And I want you to say that to yourself. I am a creative storyteller, or whichever one you are. So go to guru, problem solver, helpful teacher, or creative storyteller. So who wants to start? You're going to say, hi, my name is Dawn, and I'm not a pushy salesperson. I am a helpful teacher. Who's next?
I'll go.
Go, Jenna.
Hi, my name is Jenna, and I'm not a pushy salesperson. I am a go-to guru.
Woohoo! All right, go. Who's next?
I will.
Go, Carol.
Hi, my name is Carol, and I am not a pushy salesperson. I am a helpful teacher.
Awesome. Who's next?
I'll go.
Good.
I am Becky, and I'm not a pushy salesperson. I am a problem solver.
Love it. Good job. All right, who's next?
You guys hear me?
Carrie, I hear you. Go.
I'm Carrie. I'm having problems. I'm not a pushy salesperson. I'm a go-to guru.
Okay. Love it. Great. Who else did I hear? Was that Leanne?
Yes, can you hear me, Dawn?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. My name is Leanne, and I'm not a pushy salesperson. I am a creative storyteller.
Creative storyteller. I love it. Awesome. Thank you. All right, Anita, you want to go?
I am Anita. I am not a pushy salesperson. I am a helpful guru.
Helpful guru. Okay. Good job. Bianca, who are you?
Okay, sorry, my Zoom cut off. Hi, my name is Bianca Chung. I am not a pushy salesperson, but I am a helpful teacher.
Love it. Awesome. Elizabeth, you want to go?
Yep. Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm not a pushy salesperson. I am a problem solver.
Love it. And Chelsea. She's on mute.
I am a helpful teacher, and I will fully answer that as soon as I finish 3 questions. I want a timer every 5 questions.
Okay, good. Love it, Chelsea. Just write it out and put it somewhere you can see it. Laura, how about you? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Lori. I'm not a pushy salesperson, but I'm a storyteller.
Love it. And Marcy, how about you?
Hi, I am Marcy, and I am not a pushy salesperson. I am a helpful guru.
Helpful guru. I love it. I love how y'all took them and mixed them up and put them together to make it fit you. And that really, truly is so important, because you are going to act in the way that you see yourself. So I want you to begin to see yourself as this new identity and think about things that you can do this week that are going to help you shift your perspective and bring this new identity to life in your Pampered Chef business. So make sure you've got that somewhere that you can see it daily and repeat it to yourself daily, so that you begin to see that new identity. So let's talk a little bit about the 3 skills needed to master selling in your Pampered Chef business. The first one is know your products. The second one is change your point of view. And the third is share the products through recipes and stories. So let's just throw out some ways that we can begin to know our products better. Throw them out. What can you do to begin to know your products better?
Read about it and use it.
Read about it and use it. Good job, Bianca. And that catalog, guys, is filled with information. And if that's not enough information, go to the website. There is tons of information on every single product that we sell. Good. How else can we learn more about our products?
From others, Facebook sites, but even your customers.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, always be open. You know, you're going to be that go-to guru, but that does not mean you have to, or people expect you to know everything. Be open to learning from others too, even your customers. I love that. And then also through people's Facebooks or videos. If you go to YouTube, there are tons and tons of successful Pampered Chef consultants that have videos of them talking about products and how they sell a product or doing a show. And that's a great way to go and learn some new ideas, some new lines that you can use to sell those products.
They'll
Good.
sometimes post their training videos like we're doing right now. They'll post theirs on YouTube, and they're very interesting to watch too.
Good, Jenna. Yeah, so know where to go find that information because there's tons out there. Anything else that y'all have done to help you know your products better?
I always like to wash those dishes. If I wash them and I clean them, I know how they are easy to clean up.
Mhm.
I know if I want to use them. That's one reason why I always like to wash the dishes, because that way you know how easy it is to clean. Like, people can't believe how easy the pots and pans are, or the big long pan.
Mhm.
They cannot believe how easy that is. You can just literally wipe it or leave it sitting for just a minute and go on.
Mm-hmm. That's great, Anita. And Anita has been to several shows to observe. And she always heads over to the sink to do the dishes. And I say, Anita, you don't have to do all the dishes. But she's learning how easy those products are to clean, how to take them apart, how to put them back together. So that's a great, and I highly recommend, if you've not been with somebody to a show, do it. Call somebody that you admire that is successful in the business and say, can I tag along to a show? We are always open to having people come with us, and you will learn a lot about how a show runs. Yeah, good. So know your products. Get out there and educate yourself. You are the go-to guru, so you want to make sure that you know what you're talking about. Educate yourself and know how those products are going to make a difference in the lives of people. Okay? So some other tips on how to boost your sales. Showcasing power tools. What are some of the power tools, guys? What are some of the power tools that we sell?
Rock crock.
Rock crock,
Knives.
Quick cooker.
quick cooker, the knives,
Stoneware.
stoneware. Good. Cookware, all of those higher priced products, those power tools that are going to change people's lives. You want to be familiar with those and you want to showcase those. Another way to boost your sales is to ask a lot of questions. Find out about the people that are at your shows, whether it's virtual shows or live shows. Who's in that room? Who is there? What needs do they have? Because when you know what needs they have, it helps you figure out how to solve those problems for them. Put your customers first. Always think about your customers' needs first and what you can do as a consultant to really help them solve those problems and meet those needs. Share complementary products. So you're not only going to want to talk about the power tools, but talk about what are some other products that complement those power tools. Include multiple price points. So yes, you want to talk about high dollar products, but also talk about some of those lower priced products. And you can even recommend that people buy things in multiples. For example, when I talk about the can opener, I say you want one for everywhere in your life. Your house, your boat, your RV, and you want several in your gift closet, because anytime you need a birthday or a wedding gift, everybody needs a good can opener in their kitchen. So those things, even your smaller priced products, you're going to sell in multiples. Ask people about their wish list. Find out, what are you wanting to get in your kitchen? If you could choose one Pampered Chef product, what would it be? Find out about that. That, again, helps you know where to go next with that person and how to meet their needs. Include kitchen tips and ideas. Now, guys, that's something you can Google, kitchen tips. One thing that I share all the time is about male and female peppers. Do y'all know that one? You don't know that? All right, I'm going to tell you that one real quick.
Pepper always goes with the salt. It never, it never gets separated on the table. Is that what it is?
Like a green pepper or a red pepper, they are male and female. So, and it depends on how many bumps are on the pepper. If it's a 3-bump pepper, it's a male. And if it's a 4-bump pepper, it's a female. Females are sweeter. So you're going to typically use a female pepper if it's not being cooked. And you're going to use a male pepper if it's being cooked. So people love to hear things like that. You know, if you get onions and garlic on your hand, just go rub that on your stainless steel sink, and that stainless steel will pull that odor away from your skin. Things like that are great to be able to throw in your virtual shows on your Facebook, because, again, it just creates interest when people are learning from you. So go out and educate yourself. Find a few of those kitchen tips that you want to share at your shows and keep them in your back pocket, because they're always great to throw in there. Same thing with avocado. You know, how do you choose a avocado that's ripe? And if you will Google that, there are tons of little images out there that you can even share in your virtual parties.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, that show you how to choose a ripe avocado.
Yeah,
so
just Google kitchen tips.
Yeah, so don't feel like you have to come up with everything, but there's great things out there. Google Images is my friend. If there's something I want a picture of, I just go to Google Images and type the name in, and I usually will find a picture of that somebody else has done. So know those tips, because, again, how many of us said we want to be a helpful teacher? We want to teach people. We want them to learn something from us that's going to make their life easier in the kitchen. We want to share product stories. And the way you do that is by using products in your kitchen. So instead of saying to somebody, this is the food chopper, it has a 5-year guarantee, it will chop nuts and onions, and it will go in your dishwasher for cleanup. How exciting is that? Not. But if I say, oh my gosh, let me introduce you to my best friend in the kitchen. This food chopper not only relieves all my stress from the day, but it makes quick and easy work from chopping anything in my kitchen. That is a story. That's personal, and people can relate to that. So you want, sorry, I've got dogs running in the background. I apologize for that noise. Sounds like a bear. So be ready to share those stories with people. And again, know, use, and love your products. If you love the products, then you will be able to sell the products. People are going to be enthusiastic when you're enthusiastic. And I remember Erin telling Carla this one time. She said, you don't cook at home and you're not using your products. Therefore, you're a fraud. When you go to your cooking shows and you're trying to sell this product to people that you don't even use because you're not cooking, that makes you a fraud. So you want to use those products so that you're giving them honest feedback about how you like those products. Okay? Any questions about that? Is that helpful a little bit? Okay, good. So let's now talk a little bit about creating those stories, because I truly believe this is so, so important to be able to create stories about our products. And the thing you want to remember is that people are going to forget facts and data, but they remember stories. So instead of leading with product features, try a story that explains your why. So we're going to talk about several different ways you can create stories. The first one is start with your why. And an example might be, let me ask you a question. Have you ever struggled with blank? I know I have, and that's why I'm so thankful for blank. So what you're doing is you're sharing your feelings and you're putting them in those same shoes. And then you're giving them a solution for that problem. Can anybody think of a specific example that you might use talking about that why? Have you ever struggled with blank? What's something that you might share there?
An
I
oven
use
that has
one
been
story.
broken for 6 months.
Who said that?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, an oven that's been broken for 6 months.
I share that story every time I do the post about the deep covered baker, and it's actually sold me a few.
Good, because you can make dinner in your microwave in that deep covered baker, and you don't even have to worry about that oven.
That's exactly right.
Yep, and people can relate to that. Oh my gosh, I don't have an oven, but I can still cook for my family. That is amazing. All right, Bianca, what were you going to share?
Yeah, the manual food processor. So I love smoothies, but I didn't want to have a blender on every morning to wake everybody up. So I would use that in the morning. People thought that was very thoughtful of me. But then I also incorporated it to my daughter, where it could be easy for her and her friends to make their own smoothie snacks too.
Yep, if they're up like past midnight when everybody else is in bed, they can make their smoothies.
Yeah, or on the weekends.
Awesome, I love that. Anybody else have an example for this one? Have you ever struggled to blank? That's why I'm thankful for blank. Any other examples there?
I have a story that I always tell about how I actually struggled with a Pampered Chef product before knowing how to use it, and then how knowing how to use it changed my life.
Oh, good, Jenna. And I think that's awesome because it gets people's attention. Because how many times have we had people buy products and then they couldn't figure out how to use it? They forgot what we said and then they never use it. It just sits in a drawer. So I think that's perfect because that's like, hey, wake up, pay attention. This you need a little extra information on so that you know how to use it. I love it. And you know, one that I love to use is the grill pan. Have you ever struggled with grilling when you hate going outside? I am not an outside person. If it's raining, if it's cold, if it's hot, if it's buggy, I'm not going out there. But with the grill pan, I can have healthy grilled food right in my kitchen. I never have to go outside. So being able to relate to people with struggles you've had and then helping them with that. Let's try another one. Let's share what's in it for them. It completely changed the game for me when blank. It not only blank, it blank. It makes me blank because I can blank. So it completely changed the game for me. How did it help you or somebody you know? Anybody have a product that has completely helped you or somebody you knew?
Can openers, like you were saying, a lot of people that have arthritis or can't open jars, that really helps help them. Just simple things.
Yep, that's exactly right. So tell them how it's going to solve that problem. Perfect. Anybody else?
The quick cooker.
The quick cooker. Tell us why.
Well, it helped me a lot being a mom of two boys at home and coming home after work and then showing people how fast I can cook in it, and it makes them want it. So then they have a party, and then they usually earn that as their free gift.
Well, you just carried that all the way through. Absolutely. That quick cooker has made my life easier. It can make your life easier, and you can get it for free when you host a party. I love it. Exactly. All right, so another one is describing what it is. Let me tell you a little bit about the quick cooker. Let me tell you a little bit about the Rock Crock. So describing about that product. And when you're describing, you want to use those words that paint a picture. And if you have a hard time, sometimes I have a hard time with words. Do any of you ever feel like you use the same words over and over? This is my favorite. This is awesome. This is the best product. Go look in a thesaurus and look up some words that you can use. This is a game changer. This is a bargain. This is a product that will change your life forever. You know, what are some words, some phrases that you can use that are really going to speak to people? Make yourself a list so that you're pulling in different words when you're selling. Did you hear that, Marcy? He sounds like he's not had a drink in years. The next one is to explain how it works.
I thought that was Brad.
So explain how it works. Is there, anybody have a specific example of that? We talked about the can opener. That is one that you need to show people. You need to explain to them how it works. Another one that I always spend time explaining is the microplane graters, because I find people do not know how to open those unless you tell them. And I say, stop. Everybody eyes on me and listen, because I want them to see and hear what I'm saying. And then same thing with the quick cooker. You know, they need to listen. We want to tell them how to use it and how it is going to make their life easier. Anything else? Any other specific products that you feel like you need to tell them how it works?
The Measure All Cup.
Measure All Cup.
Yeah, that was my fail. So that's the one I tell everybody about, because for a long time I had it in upside down.
Yeah.
So my measurements were never right, and I never could get it to push the stuff out. And this is years ago. So I always share that at my shows to show people how it can work effectively and then how it cannot work effectively.
Perfect. That is good. Stoneware is another one. You know, we need to tell people how to use stones. I will never forget going to a show one time and somebody said, oh yeah, I love my stones because I don't even have to wash them. So they were under the impression that they were not supposed to wash their stones. And I said, you do wash your stones, you just don't wash them with soap. So those are kinds of things that we need to tell them how it works. That's our job. We're that helpful teacher, right? So think about those products that you really need to teach them how they work. And then the last one is share what works with it. So what are some things that you cross-sell? What are some typical cross-sells that you use when you're talking about products? What are things that go hand in hand?
One thing I'm trying to work on now with one of my coworkers at work is the slow cooker base and the Rock Crock. I've been after for about 2 weeks. She keeps coming to me about every other day and keeps asking me questions, and I keep giving her a little bit more information. So I'm working on that sale.
Okay, good. And those are definitely two things you want to talk about. And I always say, you know, look for sets in our catalog, because sets mean to you sale. Anytime you see a set, it means sale. So good. Two things that go hand in hand. Anybody else? Two things that go hand in hand for you that you always talk about?
The grill pan and the chef tongs.
Grill pan and the chef's tongs. Good.
Cutting mats and knives.
I was going to say the same thing, Lori.
Cutting mats and knives.
Or the mini spatula with stoneware
Okay, good.
or pans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To the mini skinny scraper and the manual food processor.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep. So think about some of those things this week. What are some products that go hand in hand so that you've got that list and that when you're talking to somebody, you're able to help them. And, you know, some people used to call that upselling, but it really is not. It's about, again, making sure they have what they need so that when they go to use that product, they've got everything they need right there at their hand. So what I want you to think about this week is making yourself feel empowered. I want you to think about making a quick video of you sharing your story about a specific product. And you can share that video in our event. If you want a very small audience for that, but if you're a little bolder, go share it on your Facebook. You know, just go in your kitchen with the can opener and share your story or how that works. Or if there's another product, if it's the quick cooker, it doesn't need to be a full demo. It can be a 2-minute video where you are sharing your story about that product, whether your why, what's in it for them, describing that product, explaining how it works, or sharing what other products would pair well with that product. So I'm going to challenge you all to do that this week. Either post it in our event or post it on your Facebook page. But make those quick videos. Okay? All righty. So let's wrap up because we've got about 2 minutes left. Another homework, and I'm going to post all this, so don't panic. But another homework assignment for you this week is I want you to find a video of a top seller. You know, there's tons of top sellers in our company. So find one of those top sellers that you admire or you tend to relate to. You know, Michael Reeves is an amazing top seller, but for some of you, he might be a little overboard for you. You know, his countryness might not work well for your personality. So find somebody that you relate to. Marna Ross, she does a lot of live videos on her Facebook page. But if you go to YouTube and just put in Pampered Chefs demos or videos, you will find tons of them out there. If there's nobody you can think of, ask us. We'll let you know some people that you can look up. But watch a video, and then I want you to just write down words or phrases that they use that you could use in your shows, whether it be virtual or live. So this week, I want you to really work on your selling skills. Work on perfecting the knowledge that you have of the products and building your enthusiasm for the products so that you can share how those products are going to solve problems for other people. As you're connecting with people, you want to be able to share how those products are going to solve problems. Sound good?
Yes.
Got a few things to work on this week?
Yeah.
Good. Well, we are here for any questions, any comments, any struggles. Post in our event. Next week, we'll be back on with Marcy and myself. We will be leading a call on bookings. So next week, we're going to talk about bookings. So let's get those selling skills great so when we get those bookings on our calendar, we're ready to roll.
Thank
Guys,
you.
Thank y'all for being on tonight. Y'all have a fantastic week, and I'll post everything in our event right now.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Thanks, y'all. Take care.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.